Hey everybody, Mark here with Coffee&Toys bringing you another Masters of the Universe Origins unboxing and review. Finally got it, folks. Finally got one of the figures I've been looking forward to for a while. I haven't been this excited since the King Hiss unboxing and review. If you haven't checked that one out, make sure to check my other videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way. Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Let's talk about it. Okay, the Dragon Blaster Skeletor is another toy I had when I was a kid, and I absolutely loved it. I loved playing with it in the pool, in the bathtub, wherever water was found. So was Dragon Blaster Skeletor. It was a great figure. It was a great little gimmick. I loved it a lot, and to see it come out as an adult just makes my little 7-year-old self giddy. So yeah, I was able to pick this up at my local hobby shop. Actually, found out yesterday, which would have been Mother's Day. I don't know when this is getting uploaded, what day, but on Mother's Day of all days, my hobby store posted that they had this figure as well as Snake Face available. And so on Mother's Day, as a true father would, I was like, hey, can we go to the store so I can buy these? Of course, my wife, being wonderful, said yes, of course. So we went and picked them up, and wow, I'm super excited to get into this figure. I've been looking forward to it ever since they announced it. Didn't even think I'd get it this quickly, but yeah, let's dive right into it. And here we have it, Dragon Blaster Skeletor in his 2023 Masters of the Universe Origins box art representing the Snake Men for 2023. Press dragon's head to spray enemies. That's what caught my eye as a kid, and of course is catching me now as an adult. Very nice packaging. Of course, we have the artwork, awesome artwork of Skeletor with his dragon on his back. And of course, like I mentioned, we have the Snake Men logo all the way across the top. And of course, the additional snake scales in the plastic bubble. Flipping it over, of course, we have to get that beautiful art on the top. I'm going to scroll up just a little bit for everybody to see it. And inward, whoa, too much there, camera. So, Skeletor commands his dragon to spray his enemies with paralyzing venom. As a kid, I don't know what exactly I thought it was, but man, there is a lot of fun in here in this scene. As we know, they like to play to rather tease us with future things coming out. And forgive me because I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I do remember this vehicle. Man, I wish I could remember the name of it off the top of my head. But it's cool that we're seeing that. That's kind of a hint. We've got Too Bad, of course, over here. Hopefully coming to the Origins line sometime this year, maybe next year. Thunder Punch He-Man. And then right over here in the corner is the coolest little tease. What seems to be a Battle Bones prior to just being bones. Now that's just my guess, maybe it's not, but the mouth, the rib showing clearly makes me think that is an homage to Battle Bones. Will we be getting a Battle Bones in 2024? I can only hope so. That would be super awesome. Of course, down here we have the call out, snap together dragon backpack, attach chain to backpack, remove dragon's head, add water, slip chain over padlock and attach to dragon. Turn and press dragon's head to spray. Control cuff fits onto warrior's wrist. Of course, we have that cutover for the Rise of the Snake Men. I'm not going to bother reading that this time. And of course, we have the cross-sell for Snake Face, Snake Tila, Snake Trooper, King Randor, and Slamurai. All these figures will be reviewed very soon on this channel. I do have all those. I just have to get my reviews up. So yeah, with that, there he is in the package, and momentarily we'll see what he's like out of the package. And here we have it, Dragon Blaster Skeletor out of the package. And just off the bat, quick thoughts. I mean, almost like the original. We have the new standard Skeletor face on the figure. This armor does just slide right off. It's very, very rubbery. So stand Skeletor there. And it's just super rubbery. It's, you know, it's not going to break on you anytime soon. Super rubbery, just kind of snaps straight on the body, just like that. And of course, there's not a whole lot of paint apps with him. We've got the purples, we got the blues, we got just the black loincloth, nothing on the back. Pretty basic Skeletor figure otherwise, which is fine. With Dragon Blaster Skeletor, it is not about the figure itself, it's about the awesome accessories, which we're going to jump right into. But before we do that, let's talk about the mini comic. So yeah, Viper's Vice, and of course, you know, I'm not going to flip through every single page of it, but you get the idea. There's some cool stuff in here, some interesting things coming up. Let me tell you, got some good stuff. And of course, you have the cross-sell on the back that is the same as the back of the box art. And then, of course, we have the piece of literature, we'll call it, that tells us what parts of Skeletor pop on and off. You know, anything in dark is a removable part, which is funny because so is the body armor, but they don't show that as removable. But like I said, we have accessories, and we'll start off with the most basic of the accessories, but probably the most important, the Power Sword, which is not wanting to focus for the life of me right now. It really wants to focus on Skeletor. There we go. So, typical Power Sword, full Power Sword, will fit in his hand very well, I'm sure, because this is a standard Skeletor. Awesome, awesome. So we'll just leave that there for now. And of course, the main attraction would be the Dragon Blaster portion of Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Just like the original toy, just clips onto the back. Of course, you can see where it says Mattel 2022. Interesting. So this has been made for a while. Is one piece like the original, if I remember correctly. And of course, you just pop the head off. There's, fill it up with water, put it together, and squirt, squirt, squirt until your heart's content. And of course, that just simply attaches to the back of Skeletor. Now, these are, as I mentioned, very rubbery, so you kind of have to give it a little bit of TLC or it's not going to line up very well, as I am so clearly indicating. But yeah, get that on there. And of course, now you have his dragon on his back, which adds a decent amount of weight to him. I don't remember as a kid it feeling that heavy, but I'm sure it's the same as it was. And of course, we have the lock. Get that to focus, get that dropped, try that again. There's the lock that goes on the creature's neck. So we just put that on there. And then of course we have the super long chain. Again, the part that goes on Skeletor's arm, and then you feed that back to the lock. So we'll just do that really quick. We'll snap it on the same hand as his Power Sword for now. We will feed it through. Maybe. There we go. I'm shocked that it's a metal chain. I really am. I just kind of figured in the state of toys today that metal, especially a longer piece of metal that I just wrapped around his leg. Wow. I just am surprised that they would allow this long a piece of metal. I figured this would be some sort of choking hazard for children. But yeah, and then you can put it through the lock as well, which I don't remember how you do it exactly. I really should have paid attention to the instructions, huh? I always seem to remember just putting it through the lock and then putting the lock on the dragon. And so I guess I'm just going to do that again. How did you guys display it? It's been a while for me. And just doing something like that. Because I don't know, it's Skeletor and he has a dragon with a big old long chain. But man, that's pretty fun. Look at that. That is pretty fun. Overall, I think it's a great figure. If you're into collecting Skeletor like I am, you have to pick it up. Like I said, I found this at my local hobby store. I did pay a little bit of a premium for it, but that's okay. I was wanting it. It was there. I didn't have it pre-ordered. And, you know, If you want it early, sometimes you pay a little bit more, and we could have discussions about paying early for stuff ad nauseum. And this figure overall, I think it was worth it. I'm glad to have it. Yeah, looks great. Definitely looks cool. Can't wait to take some pictures with him. But what do you guys think? Is this something you want to add to your collection? Is it just another, what do I want to say? Is it just another version of Skeletor that you can go without? Because, you know, again, for me, this is nostalgia based. I had this figure. I loved playing with it as a kid. Some people might be like, nope, normal Skeletor is my jam, or Battle Armor Skeletor is my jam. I don't need 50 million versions of crazy, wacky Skeletor with all these different doohickeys. But hey, I love it. I think it's a great figure. If you see it and you like it, definitely grab it. I think retail is probably normally like 25 bucks. So should be hitting soon. If you've made it this far in the video, as always, I appreciate it. If you could give me a thumbs up, like this video, it helps the channel out tremendously, helps me build my brand. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button right down there below. Hit the bell. Make sure you set it to all notifications. I roll out multiple videos a week. One longer video where I just talk about news and reviews and what I think about the toy industry and what I think about collecting. That's called Coffee and Toys. This channel is Coffee and Toys, and we are on the march to 500 subscribers. When I get 500 subscribers, I'm going to start a live stream, and every subscriber I have is going to be entered into a contest for a prize. Right now, we've got at least 3 prizes in the pool. Going to try to get it up to 5. It's going to be G.I. Joe. It's going to be Masters of the Universe. Probably going to throw something Star Wars in there. So a little bit of everything that I review, I'm going to try to give away as a prize. Maybe there'll be a wrestling figure in there. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to need your help. Not Skeletor's help, your help. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will see you later.